Hollywood sports. And I hope a lot of you guys are new to the channel. And I hope a lot of you guys are looking forward to Madden NFL 20. But what I want to do, just like the title says, guys, the Madden community must be cautious about the Madden 20 details. EA has to earn our trust, guys. They have to earn it back. EA has to earn back our trust, and I really mean that. And they really have to earn my trust, man, because I've been disappointed. I know you guys have been disappointed for years. Every year I say, well, even with Madden 19, I said, man, this might be the one. We got Frostbite. This might be the one. You know, 18, we know with the new addition of Frostbite, everything wasn't going to work as smooth. But I said, with 19, man, we might have something going on. They were talking about all the back of the box features. You know, you know, schemes and scheme fits and all this kind of stuff they had on the back of the box, guys. But I'm telling you right now, man, all this stuff with Madden 20 sounds really good, but we have to be cautious. And I wanted to add to that, EA has to earn our trust. And I mean that, guys. I mean it with everything in me, okay? Let's talk about the back of the box features, okay? Back of the box features. Now, are we going down the same road? Because Rex said in an interview, Rex said that's all they care about is back of the box features to get you to spend your $60. Okay, plus tax, that's $64 and some change. If you get the basic version of Madden, if you get the higher versions, you know, whatever different versions they have, the Hall of Fame version or whatever, you're gonna spend more than that. Okay, so what I want to talk about is the back of the box features, man, and I hope EA is being sincere. Well, basically, this interview is coming from our new creative director, Michael Young. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is the scenario engine, okay? The scenario engine is another feature, okay? It's another feature, okay? It revolved around scenarios in the game, especially franchise mode, maybe career mode too, but it's probably going to be career mode and franchise mode when you talk about scenarios. You're talking about holdouts, trade blocks, player demands, trade demands, franchise tags. These are all scenarios that can happen, guys, in the game, especially in franchise mode. So that's what I want to talk about, guys. Is this stuff possible? Is it possible? These scenarios may affect how you draft players also. If this scenario engine works, this could revolutionize franchise mode when it comes to immersion, because you know Madden really struggles with immersion. It could revolutionize immersion when we talk about whatever going on in your franchise. Like I said, player demands, player trades, franchise tagging, guys. Whatever the scenario is that you're going through, even your career mode. It could take us in a different direction. It could actually revolutionize franchise mode with immersion. And I won't believe this stuff until I see it in motion, guys. I'm not going to believe nothing until I see it in motion. It sounds good. Okay, we're dealing with a lot of marketing going on right now because they're trying to get people hyped, and they're doing it early. Man, we getting this kind of information early. They're hyping this game up early. Well, I wouldn't say hype. I think I'm hopefully, guys, sometimes I'm naive about things, but I'm hoping they're excited about the changes also. So, you know, when you're excited about something, you really want to get the information out. You really don't, you can't hold it, man. You just want to excite people. So I'm hoping they just want to get us excited, man, because they really see some difference in this year's game. They really want to surprise us or excite us, so it's like they can't hold the information. That's what I'm hoping. That's the naive Hollywood sports, okay? That's the naive Hollywood sports. I'm hoping that's the way it plays out. But they're really giving us information early this year, man, really early. So I'm hoping this scenario engine works, guys. If it works, man, we're gonna have a different game when it comes to immersion, okay? Especially in franchise mode, man. Franchise mode has been so bare. We just go through the motions. It doesn't even excite us to go through the routines in franchise mode. And hopefully, I'll see this baby rolling in motion at least a little bit during EA play. Okay, even after EA Play, we can't expect anything to be even after EA Play because they always change things up. Now, number 2, let's talk about superstar abilities. They're talking the new player ability system. Okay, now all these two new features, right? The scenario engine. Now they're talking about superstar abilities, the X factor, right? Does that mean the Supes have heard the community complaints and now they're willing to spend more money in the game? Because it takes more money to come up with a scenario engine. It takes more money to come up with a superstar abilities. These are things to get the game into the game cost more money. These are the resources that we wanted, guys. These are the resources. So are the Supes listening to all the complaints? Did they finally start hearing the complaints causing them to spend more money? That's another thing we can think about. But this new superstar ability system has 70 new abilities. That's what they're saying right now. 70 new abilities. That is a lot of abilities, guys. And again, guys, let me tell you something right now. In case you guys thinking, some of you guys might be thinking this. Again, let me say it one more time. I am not trying to hype up Madden 20. They don't pay me to do this, guys. I am not hyping up Madden 20. Okay? I'm telling you guys, you need to be cautious about this stuff. You need to be cautious about this stuff. You guys know we have been disappointed year after year after year after year. And Madden 18 and 19 was worse than any of them. Okay? So Madden 20 might not be any different. But I'm just saying, guys, hopefully the Supes have heard our complaints and are willing to spend the money. And it could be another result that they saw the failure of long shots. They realized their direction with long shots did not work. Okay? That's another thing they probably say, well, you know, maybe Rex was right. They'll never tell Rex that, but they'll say, you know what, maybe Rex Dixon was right. We need to go in the direction of gameplay. We hear all the complaints. Nobody liked long shots. We thought long shots was going to put Madden on the map, but it didn't. So hopefully those two things are causing the Supes to spend more money on this game. Okay? Now, when we talk about superstar abilities, they're talking about 70. There was no, and now this is Michael Young, our new creative director, said there was no difference between what team you played. You could play the Green Bay Packers, Pittsburgh Steelers, New England Patriots, right? The Ravens, the Washington Redskins, the New York Giants. It didn't matter. There was no difference when we played those teams. There was no difference, and Michael Young is saying this. They know everything, they know every complaint under the sun with this game. It's about the Supes. It's about the Supes understanding this stuff. Now, Michael Young, now I'll talk about something that may help the game by him being a creative director. I'll talk about that in a minute. Now, now it's got to be more. The only thing we had different when it came to playing different teams was the ratings. That's it. No team had their own personalities. So he's right. And so if he knows that, hopefully he's gonna, that's why they're making these changes, okay? Now, there was no difference in what team you played. Now, they are adding unique animations to the game for different players. Like Patrick Mahomes escaping from the pocket more quickly than any other quarterback, right? That's an ability he would have now, or raising his accuracy to throw across his body. Okay, that's an ability. That's a unique ability that Patrick Mahomes has. Now, if they can put that in the game, that would be great. Now, in recent Maddens and present Maddens, any quarterback can do that. They can throw on the run, they can throw across their body, they can throw off the wrong foot, they can throw across the field, they can do all of that stuff in Madden. But hopefully, only a few quarterbacks can do this with the unique abilities, with the superstar system, ability system in place. Now, guys, if this stuff works, man, obviously to get these abilities in the game, they have to fix the gameplay. It would make sense to me. They have to fix the gameplay or none of that stuff is going to work. Now, let's hope it's not just a back of the box feature. Okay? Now, I'm just telling you guys the way it is, man. Some people might be excited about Madden. I'm not trying to kill your excitement. I'm just saying be cautious. EA has to earn our trust, guys. Be cautious, because if Hollywood's cautious, everybody should be cautious. Because usually I'm the first one jumping out there. Oh man, look at this, look at that, man. Because I'm so enthusiastic about football, and then sometimes I get naive about maybe they finally figured it out. Maybe they finally listening to the community, and I get let down every single daggone year. So I'm asking you guys to be cautious, man. You can do what you want, but I'm just putting out this video. You got to be cautious. EA's got to earn this trust, man. If they lie about all this stuff this year, I might be gone from Madden. I'm serious, man. I might be gone from Madden, man. I'm serious. Y'all think I'm joking? I'm serious, man. Because it's got to stop, guys. And hopefully, with my naive self, hopefully this would be the year it's going to stop and they're going to really make some changes with this game. And the reason why I got a little bit of hope is because the money has to be approved by the soups. These new resources had to be approved by the soups. And I'm hoping the soups have finally got it through their head. Long shots didn't work. So they got to do something else to promote this game. So hopefully they just say, you know what? Let's just put the money into this game. Give the devs the resources they want, and let's try to get this game to where we want it. Long shots didn't work for us, so let's try something else. That's what I'm hoping really happened, guys. So when we talk about superstar abilities, man, if they can get this in the game, they got to fix the gameplay. And when they fix the gameplay, we're going to have a great game. Hopefully. Hopefully. Okay? Now, also unique player abilities for the defense. Players like Khalil Mack, Aaron Donald, like they mentioned, right? Different player abilities. And again, EA says it will be 70 abilities in the game. Guys, is this possible? Is this possible for EA to do this? I thought about this, and so I'm asking you guys the question. Is it possible they can change the game from 19 to 20 and change it just like all the stuff they're talking about right now? Now, the one thing that came to my mind is continuous development. And I don't know if they even after Rex left, or maybe Clint keeps it going or whatever, continuous development. Maybe they was working on this stuff all a long time, guys, and now it's finally been tested and it's ready to be put into the game. Again, with my naive self, that's what my mind is saying. Hopefully it's continuous development on all these things. The scenario engine and the new superstar ability system. And now that they got it to the point where it's been tested, hopefully, well, it's going to be tested when the game comes out with EA Play and all this other stuff. Hopefully they put out a beta or a demo or whatever, man. We got to test this game like crazy before it releases. I hope they know that, because it's going to have issues. And I'll talk about that towards the end of the video. But we're talking about continuous development. Let's hope that was a part of it where they can make these kind of changes. Now let's talk about gameplay. The new creative director Michael Young said Madden 19 was not only buggy at launch, but there were also plenty of complaints about key things like the running game, blocking, catching, right? There was a bunch of complaints about them things. And if he's saying that, that means he knows it. And let's hope the suits knows it now. Michael Young said there is probably going to be a laundry list of things the community would be excited about when it comes to gameplay. Let me read that again. Michael Young said that there is probably going to be a big laundry list of things the community would get excited about with gameplay. I'm pausing for a second, guys. Because it sounds really good. But like I said, we got to be cautious. coming out saying stuff like this, and if it's not true, I told y'all, man, I'm probably gonna be gone from Madden, because it tells us the direction that they're going in. They are selling back of the box features to get your $60. I don't get the game free, in case y'all didn't know. Some people think I get the game free. I have to answer that question a lot of times in my comment section. I don't get the game free. I'm not a game changer. I gotta pay $60 plus just like everybody else. I don't have that privilege to get the game free, okay? Even if I did get the game free, I would still have the same complaints, but at least I would have the satisfaction that I didn't spend my money on it, okay? All right, guys. But you see what I'm saying, guys? He said we're going to be excited about the laundry list about the gameplay. So obviously he's talking about changes that were made, okay? Now, he said that they did a lot of animation, work with animations. They have to if they're going to have superstar ability system. And hopefully he's talking about signature animations also. Again, that's my naive self. Hollywood always trying to think maybe they got it. But guys, I'm being cautious like the wind. I'm being cautious like the wind right now. Okay? Because this stuff sounds too good. And we know EA got probably the best marketing team on the planet. These guys know how to sell a game, guys. They know how to sell a game. But I'm telling you, man, if they selling whoop tickets, woo-wee! Y'all think Hollywood be tripping sometime on my rant videos? Oh, y'all better watch out. I'm telling you, man, because this is ridiculous. All right. They better be for real, man. They better be for real. Okay? Now, he said, I hope he's sincere. Okay? He said the game is cleaner and a more bug-free game. He said it's a more bug-free game and it's cleaner. Okay? This is coming from the new creative director, Michael Young. Okay? I hope he is sincere. And I hope this is not trying to sell the back of the box features. And guys, when I say back of the box for you young guys that really haven't been back in the day when the games used to come in a box, okay? The games used to come in a box. Like Nintendo and Sega Genesis, and all, they used to come in a box. But then when they went to the disc, they came in a different package. So when we say box, we mean the features on the back of the game, okay? For you young boys. All right, guys, I'm just playing around. But hey, I try to make sure everybody understand what I mean by back of the box features. And I hope Michael Young is sincere, because I know his pay is based on how much this game sells too. It has to be. It has to be. Or he gets a bonus or something. So I'm just hoping he's sincere, man. All right. Now, the reason why, let's talk about the influence with the suits. Michael Young, I would think, has more influence with the suits than Rex Dixon had. To me, Rex Dixon might have seemed like one of the boys, a player's coach. Right? A person you can talk to. Michael Young was more up there a little bit, I think. More, not, maybe he's not a suit, maybe he was a suit, I don't know, but he has a lot of influence. Okay? So when they made him creative director, maybe his influence, especially after long shots fell off, maybe his influence got the suits to give in. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Michael Young's influence on the suits. He's probably close to a lot of them. He knows a lot of them really well, more than Rex does. Rex works for those guys, but not saying he necessarily knew those guys really close. Okay, he didn't work with those guys that much. Rex was wet down with the devs, hanging out with the community and that kind of stuff. Now, I know Michael Young has been with EA for a long time, but I'm just saying, guys, his influence may have been more stronger with the suits to get them to spend money, and especially after long shots fell off. Okay, now, but we still have to worry about the patches. let's say all this stuff works or works halfway decent, or there might be some bugs still in it, because it's not going to be perfect adding all this stuff to the game. Hopefully everything was tested and they say, okay, the scenario engine works well, the superstar ability system works well by doing some testing as they're developing the game, okay, as they add these new engines, okay. Now, hopefully they say it works well. So hopefully everything's not gonna work well when it comes out of. I'm just afraid that the patches are gonna ruin everything once again. But let's hope it's to a minimum, because then if they start patching this thing, I'm going back to the offline version. See, that's the one thing that could save us if we can go back to the offline version, especially with us franchise guys. Now, the offline franchise guys will probably don't have any problem with that. Now your MBL networks and all these franchise leagues around, they need online guys, and I hope it don't ruin their experience. But at least their personal experience, maybe they have one on Xbox, maybe they have one on PS4, they can go back and play it, get an offline experience. I'm just hoping the patches don't ruin this thing. They go through all this work. Now there's some other things to talk about, you know, the X Factor, the run pass option, the new playbooks, right? There's a lot of stuff gonna be in Madden 20 that they say gonna be in Madden 20. But guys, and I've never been that naive to think everything's gonna work good right out of the gates. So they're gonna have some patches, guys. I just hope that the game's playing well enough that all they need is updates. Updates the commentary, updating the scenarios. You can say they're gonna update the content, scenario content throughout the year. Hopefully there are real contests that's happening throughout the NFL. Okay, but yeah, I just wanted to do this video, guys, and saying we have to be cautious as a community. That EA Sports has to earn their trust back. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this information, man. It's not, I mean, we can't get too excited. It's excitable information, but we can't run away with the excitement. We got to be cautious. And even after the game is done, we still got to be to the point where we hope the patches don't ruin the game. All right, guys, I hope you appreciate this video. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Join the team of Hollywood Sports. And man, we can do this thing in community. Thanks for watching. And I will see everybody on my next video.